all of the carriers were spending millions of dollars of venture capital building out their networks. 27 of them jumped on the Enron bandwagon and physically extended their national backbones directly into that campus. Shortly after, Enron went under, never got to use the tool that they had created. During the auction of the Enron assets, the only person who showed up to bid on that was my CEO. No one else came. And it wasn't a one-day event either. It was like a 9-month process in New York where every day you fully expected to see Bill Gates or Bernie Ebbers or someone come along and take that, and nobody came. So now we have this fiber hub here, the likes of which exist nowhere else in North America. We can't even get it appraised. Credit Suisse says there's nothing to compare it to. So what we did with that was something very unique and different. You know, all of my competitors always say, well, we're carrier neutral. You guys can connect whoever you want. We don't interfere. We figured, well, you know, shame on us if we can't take 27 carriers and architect a network out of that that is so vast and so robust and so cost effective that customers would be crazy not to want to get in on that. And so that's what we did. So over the last several years, we've had customers coming to us not just to take advantage of all the power and cooling, but also to plug into this massive gateway. Sun Microsystems, Cisco, Google, TiVo, Sony, eHarmony, Amazon, these huge, huge bandwidth consumers. And so, of course, as they keep pouring their bandwidth into this massive gateway, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And so what's happened, we've also created what we call the Consortium Buying Ecosystem, or the CBE. And the way I like to describe this is if you're a farmer, you go to John Deere to buy a tractor, that tractor costs way more than it would have if you had gone with the 700 farmer consortium that goes together to buy tractors from John Deere. Same exact thing we created. So instead of my customers going alone to negotiate their telecom rates, we go on their behalf, and we bring the combined buying power of my entire customer base, which is about $2.5 trillion worth of buying power now. And so instead of Sony going alone to Verizon, for instance, Switch goes on their behalf. They say, hi Verizon, and Switch, and I represent Sony, Google, TiVo, Cisco, eHarmony, Amazon, Sun Microsystems, yada, yada, yada. Huge, huge amount of buying power. If you want any of that traffic to travel your network, we want your lowest price. And so, of course, the carriers have to play ball. More importantly, they want to play ball because we are the only data center in the U.S. that is aggregating these kinds of clients with this much traffic all onto a single massive network. So, for instance, Verizon is not building anything this year because of the status of the economy, except for the 883 gig core they just dropped into the supernap to help better service our clients. And that's just one of my 27 carriers. So the abilities there are astounding. Now, the savings that we've achieved for our customers is staggering. And we save customers anywhere traditionally from 25 to 75% on anything telecom related. Bandwidth, points, voice, long distance, it does not have to touch our sites in order for us to negotiate. As long as you are a colo customer of Switch, we will bring to bear the entire combined buying power of our customer base on our customers' behalf anywhere in the world. So one of my very large entertainment clients needed a point-to-point 10 gig link from here to their other data center in Seattle, and we offered to help price that out. And this particular company laughed because they don't think that anyone can do anything better than they can. And we said, well, we'll give it a shot. Certainly no harm, no foul. We can't save you money, but let us try. So the best price that they could achieve on that 10 gig link was $37,500 a month. We were able to order that circuit for them for $6,700. Okay, so that's not a little difference. That's a major difference. Now, of course, that company was going to pay $37,500, right? I could have marked it up to $32,000, made a whole bunch of extra money, and still been a hero. We don't have to do that. We don't have to mark up any of this connectivity stuff. Why? Because where my competitors would take Sony and spread them out over 5,000 square feet, I can put 5 Sonys in the exact same space. So the data center is where we make our revenue. We look at the connectivity piece as a gigantic set of tools in the toolbox that we set in front of every single client and say, how can we help you save money? Let's really increase your ROI. What are you spending on voice? What are you spending on long distance? What are you spending on your private line circuits? Let's renegotiate those. Let's bring those costs down. These are tools that Switch offers that have never been available to any of my competitors. And frankly, it's far too late for them to try to build a network like this. Because every one of their clients has gone and negotiated their own single contracts with the carriers, and you can't go back and unravel all of that. So this is something that's very unique to Switch. Any questions on any of that?
Who again are your competitors?
That's a great question. No, I'm just kidding. There are, of course, lots of other data centers out there, but when we bring to bear the fact that there's no power limitations in Iraq, we have better connectivity options than anywhere else in North America. We're the safest rated city in North are the ones that just want cheap, and they'll take a data center that straddles the San Andreas Fault if the price is low enough, and that's definitely not us. But our prices are very competitive, especially when combined with the fact that I'm probably going to save them 25 to 75% on their connectivity side. One of our big banking customers ordered 48 DS3s through us worldwide. Only 2 of them even touch our sites. The rest are in Mumbai, Hong Kong, Singapore, Budapest. They're all over the world. By the time we went out and negotiated on their behalf, the entire network was now 38% less than what they could have achieved on their own. So, to them, to a financial company, of course, in these trying economic times, that's a big deal. So, the big buzzwords today in technology are reduce your carbon footprint, consolidate, virtualize, all of those things. These are all things that you can do in our facilities in a very real way. All of it's very real. You can consolidate and virtualize in a facility that's cooled by outside air 70% of the year. So, any questions?